Trent, did we tell you to score for us? Why did you score? Did we beg you? My man, thank you, Trent, for saving the day. It is Trent. Imagine the quality that this guy brings, and he's going to leave us on free. Imagine the quality that this guy brings to Liverpool. What was this performance today? This was a game we were always going to win. Like, look at the statistics. The most annoying part is that we created 9 big chances and we missed the whole 9 big chances that we created. Everything. Salah missed like how many today? At least 3 that he's supposed to score. Jota was there. Capo was there doing his own. What happened today? I was not impressed with our finishing, especially in the first half. Assuming we didn't win this game, I'm not going to be happy because this is a game we could have finished in the first half, 3-0 first half. We bring in players to come and warm up like Kiasa. What is happening? This is what I'm saying. We need players. We need quality. We need midfielders, please. It's not Elliot or Szoboszlai. We need midfielders, attacking midfielders, pure central midfielders. That's what Liverpool need right now. Struggling to score a goal against Leicester. Thank you, Trent, for saving the day. After that celebration, don't tell me you are leaving. You cannot do that type of celebration and you leave Liverpool. But thank you. You have put us closer to the league title. We're going to finish it up next week. We'll never walk alone.
One more game. Let's win it at Anfield next week against Tottenham. Liverpool beat Leicester 1-0. Wasn't the greatest performance, but it was fucking efficient. We didn't give them too much. Controlled most of the game. We had plenty of chances to score. Mo Salah, all of them had chances. Luis Diaz, but it had to be him. It had to be him, didn't it? He only just got substituted on. 5 minutes later, Trent gets the winner. The celebration, I'm not gonna lie, is so iconic. The taking the top off it just shows, just in this picture, with or without the Liverpool red top. He's always going to be a scouts on our team. He's always going to be a Liverpool boy. This guy's special, man. And you know what? We're going to miss him when he goes. But now the fact that we've got him, let's just win this league with him. And let's not boo him or nothing. Just cheer him off right to the end, I'm telling you. He's always going to be one of us, man. He's always going to be one of ours. Even this, hanging up of the shirt. Yeah, I'm going to miss Trent. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to miss this guy in our team. They create everything he provides us. And look what... It just shows what we're going to be missing from him. The attacking and fullback that he is gets us the goal, gets us the win. He always seems to score against Leicester as well for some reason. And look, we know he's leaving. It's at this point we kind of know it's almost guaranteed. But let's not forget all the good this guy's done for us. The massive moments, the game against Barcelona, the goals he scored along with the assists. He's done it all for us. This is going to be his second league title. And it hurts the fact that one of our own is leaving. But let's not make it sour now. Let's not make it horrible. We'll win the league. Just enjoy it. Liverpool fans, let's just all enjoy it together, man. And with Trent leaving, let's send him off properly. Let's just send him off properly. Let's not howl him out or anything like that. Look at today, the passion he showed. Honestly, the passion he still loves this club and always will. But look, it is what it is. He's leaving. A lot of it's down to FSG as well, that we didn't give him the contract early. But look, let's just win this league and end on a high. One more game left now. We've got Tottenham next week at Anfield. Let's get the win and celebrate this league now. Come on, man. Can't wait.
The best defender in the world over the past 5 years, Virgil van Dijk, has signed a new deal with Liverpool. Liverpool themselves have announced it. The captain, the number 1 Liverpool player, Virgil van Dijk, has signed a new contract, and reports say that reliable sources say that he's going to earn £400,000 per week. This is making him the highest paid defender in Europe top 5 league right now. So Van Dijk, no be small money you dey collect. Please show workings on the pitch. Continue to do Liverpool fans good. And this shows me that FSG have this money, and they also spent this money because I think next season they have to win the treble. They want Liverpool to win the treble. For them to offer Van Dijk such a wage, that means they have a plan. They're going to buy other players to support this guy. And that treble next year, we go win them. Let's go. This is a good news for Liverpool fans. I'm so happy that we were able to get Salah and Van Dijk deal done. As for Trent,
things we've learned from that Liverpool versus Leicester game. Trent came off the bench and scored the winner. It just had to be him, didn't it? It had to be. He's took his top off. He's staying. He's staying. I had so much hope. I had so much hope. When he took his shirt off and was going crazy in front of the fans, I was like, he's staying. This is it. And then I saw this interview. And when I watched it, I was sat there thinking, this is what Trent said in the interview. I've said all season I won't speak on my situation. These days are always special. Yeah, that's exactly what it felt like. Bro, that might actually be his last ever goal for Liverpool. Nah, he's staying, he's staying. Ruud van Nistelrooy, welcome back to the Arnie Slot Penitentiary. Oh yeah, that is cold. One more win. One more win and Liverpool are Premier League champions. Next week against Tottenham, we make it 20. Up the fucking Reds. One final thing as well, Trent, you will never ever get this at Real Madrid. Please.
I mean, that is one of the coldest celebrations you're going to see all season. But once again with Trent Alexander-Arnold, we're all asking ourselves, what does it mean? Because if I'm a Liverpool fan in that away end or watching that at home on TV and I see him absolutely going crazy, taking his top off, running to the away end, putting his top on the corner flag like that with Trent hanging in front of the Liverpool fans, I'm thinking he's staying. He's signed a new contract. He's seen the like Van Dijk and Salah are staying. He's seen the love they're getting from the fans and I want a piece of that as well. Like, that's not the celebration of a man that's leaving on a free in the summer, surely. Surely that's the celebration of a man who has got something to tell Liverpool fans. Surely? Maybe not, who knows, but he made an instant impact coming off the bench today for Liverpool, reminding everybody of his quality since he's been out from injury. Obviously, Liverpool fans have probably come to terms with the fact that he is leaving. They've kind of made peace with it, or not necessarily made peace with it, but they're kind of going to move on. Conor Bradley has shown some real glimpses, and again today, from what I've read, I couldn't actually watch the game this Easter. I was at home at my parents. In the moment when that goal goes in, that celebration, the pandemonium, you're so close to winning the league, and Trent is the man that's nearly done it for you. You've got to be reeled back in a little bit by that, surely. If you were like, I don't care if he goes, I don't care. We've got Conor Bradley. We're going to replace him in the summer. We're going to move on. Van Dijk and Salah have signed. Trent is the most dispensable. That's got to reel you back in a little bit, surely, hasn't it? That celebration, the passion there. What does it mean? That's the thing. It's like when I made the video about Trent hanging out with Salah, Szoboszlai, and I think it was Konate that night. Of course, friends can just hang out, right? But Salah put on his Instagram story, what does it mean? Like, it might not mean anything, but it's just a doubt that has been in the back of the minds of the Liverpool fans all throughout the last few months. They want some clarity. Is that a bit of clarity? Who knows? Or is he confusing the situation a little bit more? Cold celebration from Trent. But why he's not staying then, is he? Didn't mean anything. Of course, Trent Alexander-Arnold was going to celebrate. The outpour of emotion is still there because he's a Liverpool fan, a boyhood fan that's grown up playing for the club that he loves. But I think this is why Liverpool fans are really pissed off with Trent this season and have accepted him going, because he's refused to speak on the situation. And I think that, as a fan, would do your head in. Despite Trent is probably doing the right thing from a professional point of view for his own career, keeping his mouth shut, coming out and giving all of these mixed signals, like with the celebration today, and then coming out after the game saying, I'm not going to speak on my situation. Days like this are special moments that will live with me forever. That doesn't sound like a man that wants to stay, but that looks like a man that wants to stay, right? I know a lot of Liverpool fans were like, oh, it was actually McAllister or Tsimikas that hung up Trent's thing on the corner flag. It actually meant that he was hanging up his shirt and he's leaving. This is the thing with Trent, is that we don't know what any of it means because he doesn't want to come out and speak about it. And that is making it even more abundantly clear that he's going to leave. He's not going to say anything because he's going to announce it probably at the end of the season or in the coming weeks, and he's going to leave, right? That is happening. And I saw Tiana's video on this where she was saying about when De Bruyne announced that he was leaving Man City. And I know it's kind of become a little bit more abundantly clear that De Bruyne is kind of being forced out of City, not being offered a new contract, rather than what's going on with Trent at Liverpool. Slightly different situation. But I think she made a good point in her video a few weeks ago, talking about the clarity around that situation, coming out and expressing the love for the city of Manchester and what that club has done for him. Whereas we've heard nothing from Trent. He's running his contract down and he's going to Real Madrid. And like I said, he is kind of caught between a rock and a hard place with the celebration, because he obviously still clearly does love the club. There was a real raw outpouring of emotion when he scored that goal because, you know, he's a Liverpool fan. He wants to help them win the league, of course. First game back, there's been a lot of chat around him. You know, that outpour of an emotion when you score a goal like that, it's the best feeling in the world. But he is still sending out a lot of mixed signals, and I think that's why Liverpool fans are annoyed. Every time I've made a video about Trent, whether it's been today, whether it's been talking about what does the celebration mean, what did that Instagram story mean, what did that celebration mean, I think you know, you can guess till the cows come home about what it actually means, but it's that lack of clarity that has really frustrated Liverpool fans, and that is what I sympathise with. I think they would have rather Trent just come out a few months ago and just go, look, I'm leaving, let's give it everything between now and the end of the season to go and make history for this football club. At that time, they had the Champions League to play for, the league, obviously, which they're going to win next week against Tottenham, probably. An FA Cup and a League Cup as well was there to kind of be won. Let's say, look, let's go out and do it all. I'm going to leave at the end of the season. I'm going to get my head down, which, you know, he has done. When he's been fit, Slot said it today, it'd be ridiculous if someone argues his commitment to the club. The work rate he put in to be back for today, obviously he's come back from his injury a little bit earlier than people expected. Some people expected him to be out for the season. He's played his last game for Liverpool, all that kind of stuff. He obviously loves the football club. But those fans love that football club, and they'll be here. They were there before Trent, and they're going to be there after Trent. So I think they deserve a little bit more clarity on the situation. Like I said, everybody is going to be talking about what does it mean, what does it mean, what does it mean, whether it's that celebration today, the other celebration where he was going like this after West Ham, you know, obviously the Instagram story of Mo Salah, all that kind of stuff. Like, that is the question, because there is a lack of clarity and it's doubt every time we speak about Trent Alexander-Arnold. And I think Liverpool fans, from a boyhood fan of the club, deserve better. They do, and I sympathise with them.
Need to upgrade on Szoboszlai. I don't know if you've seen this video, guys, but it's my boy Maxwell is talking about the fact that Szoboszlai in recent times has been everything that we used to complain at Henderson for. And just watching the video annoyed me all over again about what I watched yesterday from Szoboszlai and what I've been watching for the past 2 months. And I even feel like Max was a little bit too nice, because he talks about the fact that, yes, we probably need to upgrade, but Szoboszlai might be able to get back to the form that we've seen at times this season. For me, I think as a starter, he's done for me. Szoboszlai is one of the first names on that team sheet that we need to be looking to upgrade on in the summer. This man is a 10 and offers absolutely nothing in the final third. It is not good enough, man. And even last season, we saw the way that he faded, and we saw his incapability to really be effective in the final third. So why are we going to give him a third season, trying to show that when he's playing a position which is even more advanced, he doesn't do it, man. He offers nothing creatively. When has Szoboszlai ever done a nice pass, something cute in the middle, something that raises you off your seat, something that makes you think this is a Liverpool 10 that you're watching? He's not even that much of a goal threat, and we all let him get away with it because he works hard. That's the bare minimum to be at this club. Elliott is a comprehensively better 10 than him. He showed it in his 20-minute cameo against Leicester yesterday. Slot doesn't like him. I don't know why. So for me, we've got to replace him, man. Yes, he'll be an excellent part of the squad. I actually think he should probably play deeper, probably use him as a pivot, because I just hate watching him in the 10. But he can't be a star next season, especially with Trent leaving. Where's the creativity? If you double mark Salah like everyone's been doing for the past couple of months, we're completely finished. Nothing is going to be created there. We need more options. And for me, he's so below the level right now. I thought I'd do a little quick one before I head off to the Rondo. And listen, I'm happy. That is one hand on the title. And right now, it is all about results. Of course, it had to be Trent. I've already done a video on my other channel just thinking, bro, the passion in that celly. If that brother is leaving. But anyway, yeah, like I said, the result is amazing. We are going to win this Premier League. It is so in the bag. In terms of performance, I thought it was okay. Very much in the okay sort of sphere. I thought we were very dominant. And if anyone was going to win it, it was more likely to be us. I still feel like we gave Leicester a decent chance of getting something from that game, just because I just feel like we just weren't connecting as much in the final third. And we had a couple sloppy moments defensively as well. So I don't know. We're still sort of going through the motions in terms of getting towards the end of this season. I really think Slot needs his players. He just doesn't trust some of our squad players, which I just still find hard to believe with the players that he's starting. For instance, Szoboszlai, again, I don't think he gives us much. I think Elliott gave us more in the 10 minutes that he plays. But I just know that next week he'll start Szoboszlai. Like, it's just amazing. Chiesa doesn't even make the squad. It's just there's just so many, but it's old news. We got the result. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's just win this title. And to be honest, hopefully we turn form. If we don't, we've got next season. But anyway, man, the PO is coming. That's the most important thing.